What is up, guys? Do not forget to subscribe. This is my rap tutorial on how to rap with Cakewalk. Really, all you need is two of the plugins that come with Cakewalk, and that's the compressor. And I usually raise my compressor around here or down here. I think I raised it up this much, so it can vary for the beat. It can vary for the beat. And then Equalizer. Those are the two main plugins that you're going to be using. I'm going to go ahead and explain the Equalizer. So over here are your lows, over here are your highs, over here are your mids. If it sounds like you're talking into a telephone with your microphone, lower this. Don't lower it too much, mess with it, whatnot. These are your high mids, and then this is your mids. If you raise something, it's raising the bass in your voice. So remember that. Pretty much, if you lower it, it's taking away from the voice. So if you lower it all the way, it'll take away all that part of your voice. But if you heighten it, then it will raise that part of the volume in your voice. And that's pretty much Equalizer explained in a nutshell. You can download other Equalizer plugins if you want to, but you really want it to fit the beat that you are using. So it's really simple. It's not as hard as you may have previously thought. It's really just that. It's really just that, and these are frequencies, the numbers and dials. So even any equalizer you use, you're pretty much doing this. You're pretty much doing this, and Cakewalk has its own equalizer over here somewhere. Of course, this is the official Cakewalk equalizer that comes in the plugins after you press the plus button and look for it. So that's how I found it, and that's also how I found the compressor, which is right here, which heightens all the levels in your voice to match the same wavelengths, if that makes sense. Sometimes you have to use envelopes because the compressor doesn't catch everything, and that's these green dots that you see here. You can use those by pressing, which button is it? Yeah, it's this button, I think. You have to press this button right here. And then you can like manually select the dots to lower the volume or heighten it as you please. And that's pretty much, how you mix your things. And then if you wanted to, file export and then save it, that's how you would save it, by pressing audio and then selecting your options. Um, Spitting, making your verse is really easy. Let's go ahead and play mine that I got here. Yeah. They call me Young Tex, yeah, you may have heard of me. My other rap names, Ye, Wayne, Nas, and Jay-Z, because they will learn from me. You can add your name to the list. If you want a dish, yeah, join the guest list. Everybody wanna be a VIP when I spit, but I'm about to be the king of cheese in the pig, and the king of... So as you can see, it sounds really natural. A lot. It sounds close. Like if you, it sounds like there's enough bass in my voice, and it sounds clear. That's because the equalizer and compressor that I use. I actually use two equalizers, so you can also do that. You can chain your equalizers and whatnot. However, I also made my voice sound more smooth by using G Snap. Cleared up my vocals a little bit, as in made it sound the right key for everything. Of course, it would have sounded good if I would have left that off. But that's just to make it sound even more smooth, which is what rap is generally going for nowadays. Then I also use pitch proof, just lowered, made it more, instead of high pitch, low pitch. That's typically what I go for with my voice. So you can use pitch proof. That's a plugin you have to download. Make sure you download one without a virus, and then put it inside of your thing if you want to make your voice sound different, change the pitch. You know what I'm saying? And then reverb, delay, and then that's pretty much all the effects that I generally used. So it's real. The other plugins are really simple. Let's see here. G Snap is a little bit more complicated, but generally speaking, depending on the beat, I guess with this one I turned off all of it. So I just mess with the amount, turn that up, raise this, then raise the speed, and then there it was. So and then generally speaking, what I'd either do is listen to it and change these periodically until it sounds right. That's just how I do it. Or you can just find the right key. I know there's a way to do that. So but that's just how I do it. So now, how do you spit a verse? So typically speaking, when you're talking, you don't want to spit it like the way you're talking. You want to spit it like a rhythm. So I'm going in and I might send. That's how you want to typically say your words in a rhythm. So if I were to have a drum and the drum's like this, let's try to put that into a rap verse. I'ma go in, but I know that I'm about to win because these other people can't see me, but I'm about to get it in. So it's pretty much saying your words the way if a drum could speak words, and that's typically how you want to say your words whenever you're rapping with your normal voice. Typically, it's a lot of like that can be a little bit confusing, but I think the way that I just said it, like you'll understand what that is. And the better that you get at it, the more smooth it'll sound. So I know that these people can't see me. I flow. Now I'm going down because they can't see me grow. So you know what I'm saying. Then you have multis. You can type that in on Google. Multi-syllabic rhyming, inner rhymes, end rhymes, slant rhymes. Then you got similes. You know what I'm saying. All storytelling, all the things that you hear rappers do. It all comes from English, what you learn in English class. So that can definitely make your raps more versatile, if that makes sense. So it is important. So let's see here. Right here, typically around this area, there's a place where you can like lower everything in the whole thing if you want to do that, or heighten it. So that's what all this is. Then this right here is the other main thing right here. As a EQ right here. That's one that I used just to let you guys know. If you guys can scroll up to it, I can't scroll up to it right now for some reason. And then I usually put the main track up here, and then I spin my vocals right here, press the red dot, then press the red dot right here to record, you know what I'm saying? Then to hear myself, if you want to do that, you can just press this while you have headphones on. Make sure, it's not going to, be so high to where it makes that sound in your headphones, you know what I'm saying? That makes you go deaf, so make sure about that. Make sure your volume for your mic input isn't too high. And that's typically it. It's not that hard. That's just all of it. Really quickly for you guys that want to rap with Cakewalk, don't forget to subscribe. I might have this thing called Dreams PS4. You can make beats in it. You can make animations. You can make games. You can make and then you can upload it to the server that's like a SoundCloud like server, right? And everybody can view it, and it's from the creators, the Little Bit Planet that created this game. It's called Dreams PS4. I know how to create games. I know how to create music with it. It's pretty much a DAW like this. That's how you make music and beats in it, and it's for the PS4. You can get it right now. It's in early access. VR games, so you'll be able to create VR games in the future. All that great stuff, and even create music in, I think, a VR maybe. I don't know too much about that because they haven't released that part yet, because this right here is not the full game. But this is creator early access for the creators, and then the full game is going to have a story mode and all that great stuff. So you can create stuff, artwork, music, 3D models, like painting artwork, stuff like that. All sorts of freaking stuff. So check out my channel playlist for that, and I might have something at the end of the video for that if you're interested in it. But it's definitely in my channel playlist if I don't add it at the end of this video. So that's more reasons to subscribe, because I got tutorials for you can create animations for your music video. Really easy to create animations with Dreams PS4, and then put it on your YouTube channel to then apply to your track, or just put your track inside of Dreams, and then put it on YouTube if you prefer that method. Then you can have a animated music video. So subscribe for that stuff, guys. Peace out.